Are you a stubborn person? I think I am sometimes. And I looked up the word today because, well, I was curious about it. It says stubborn is having or showing a dogged determination not to change one's attitude or position on something, especially in spite of good arguments or reasons to do so. Stubborn. It's also found in obstinate, stubborn as a mule and mulish and headstrong. Does that describe you? It could probably describe me at times. My wife might say that I am stubborn. My children might say that I'm stubborn. I even looked it up in the scriptures to find out, is it used and how often is it used in the scriptures? And I found it to be used a lot. And one of the places that it's used a lot is in, well, the people of God. Even to the disciples, Jesus called them stubborn. How foolish they were for not believing what was told to them. And I've thought about that word, and I thought about people who are stubborn, and sadly, I hope I don't fall into that place too often. I hope I don't wear the shoes of a stubborn man. But sometimes I do. I've met people that are stubborn. They won't change. In spite of all the evidence, in spite of all that God has done in their lives and shown them, they don't change. They refuse to honor God for who He is. They refuse to accept His help when His help is extended. They refuse to do the things that God has asked them to do, as simple as they are. He's refused. They've refused. And I don't want to be in that position. I hope you don't either. So how do we not do that? Well, having a willing spirit is the issue or the answer to that. And the question is being willing needs to reflect change. Because if I'm going to be willing to change, I must be willing to listen to things that are said. I must be able to listen to what the Spirit of God has to say. I can tell you right now that sometimes change is not the best thing that I want to do. It's not fun. Submitting to things that aren't in my vocabulary, as it were, is not what I want to do. But you know what? It's the best to do. And I'm going to have to get out of this spot here soon because if you've just heard that thunder, lightning will be coming along with it. And I could be stubborn and stay here just to finish this video 5 minutes earlier, 5 seconds earlier, or I can pack it up. The question that I want to leave you with is, how stubborn are you? And are you willing to change because God wants you to change? Think about that today, would you? Until next time, God bless.